Okay, I got one for you. This is one of my favorite jokes, my all-time favorite jokes. It's a classic. If you haven't heard it, you may consider yourself a deprived child. Okay, so St. Peter is at the gates of heaven, and he's getting bored. Because, he's been doing this for quite a while now, and it's easy to get bored, I mean, if you had the same job for several thousand years, you'd be bored too. In fact, kind of like all eternity, I think. Not so sure how that goes. Anyway, so these three men come up to heaven, and they want to get in, and they're all going to get in. But St. Peter, he decides he's going to play a joke on them because he's bored, and he thinks they'll laugh too. He's that kind of a guy. St. Peter's not all, pa, 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 lights and halos and stuff. He's a fun guy, right? So he says, all right, hey guys, we got this little problem up in heaven. We're building a new wing. And it's not going to be done for maybe 500 years. But don't worry, you're all going to get in. But two of you are going to have to wait until the wing's finished for that 500 years. You're going to have to wait in limbo. So, you're all just as deserving. So in order to decide which one of you gets in now, and which two of you have to wait, we have this contest. They've decided that down in limbo, they'd like some ping pong balls to help pass the time. So, I want you to go down to Earth and get some ping pong balls. And when you get these balls, you bring them back up here. The one of you that gets the most gets to go to heaven. The other two have to go down to limbo and play with ping pong balls for 500 years. So the three men, they sort of look at each other and then they go back down to Earth. And the first one comes back, and he has a pickup truck full of ping pong balls. And he pulls this thing open, and the ping pong balls fall everywhere, and he's laughing, yeah, I got it. And the next guy pulls up, he's got a big rig. He's honking the air horn, burp, burp. Yeah, look at this, full of ping pong balls. Nothing but ping pong balls in there. And then the last guy shows up, and he's walking. And they can just see him in the distance, and he's kind of got his head down, he's got a black eye, and his face is kind of cut up. He's got this huge sack over his shoulder. And as he gets closer, you can see that there's hair coming out of it. And as he just gets a little bit closer, and the bottom's all red, and he walks up to St. Peter, and he throws the sack down, and he goes, here they are. And St. Peter goes, what kind of ping pong balls are those? The man, he just goes like this, like, what? Ping pong balls? I thought you said King Kong's balls.